Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the stream this evening. My name is Paul. I'm with the Dicey Review, and joining me, as always, is my brother David.
Hello. I'm here. It's me.
He's really here. It's David. He's ready to play some games.
That's right.
We're excited because we are here playing the Egyptian Kings deck one more time. We got to premiere this deck at PortalCon this past weekend, which is fantastic because it's the newest expansion coming out for Imperial Settlers Empires of the North. And we got to play it a little bit early, and it's really cool. So we're going to play it one more time tonight just because we're having a lot of fun with it.
And Wiggum PI is here, so it's a party.
Hey! What's up, Wiggum? Our good buddy Matt from the frozen north.
Yeah. From the frozen tundras of the
Probably
north.
not that frozen where he is right now. He just lives in Canada. It's not like it's a wilderness. Yeah, welcome everybody. I show that we currently have 15 viewers. Welcome all of the people who are hanging out with us once again, wherever you're joining us from. Please give us a thumbs up or a share or a heart or whatever it is that might be a sign of approval on your chosen social media app of choice. And we would love to hang out with more people, and we're about to get going here. So if you do have any questions or anything like that, please ask as we're playing, and we'll do our best to answer those questions. To give a quick update, so we are playing the same decks. So David is going to be playing the Hatshepsut clan. I am going to be playing the Amenhotep clan. Once again, the kind of special things about these decks, David has some really cool stuff going on with soil cards and tucking cards and assigned workers on his side. I have got some dual use cards over here that can be built or used as boost cards, and then I have the ability to get some extra player pieces, which can be really helpful as well. So, but that being said, we should get right into it. I have not looked out, and I have not gotten my starting resources yet. We're supposed to get our first five, draw our 5 cards, and see what we want to keep. That's the first step.
And hey, Ruby, how's it going?
Hey, Ruby. Hello. All right, sorry, I'm gonna resize this a bit because I can't see it as well. Hopefully, this doesn't mess up the. Do a little bit of live stuff going on here. That resized it a bit.
Listen, Ruby, being silly is part of the deal. It's part of what you get when you come here for these streams. You come for the games, you come for the silly.
It is true.
It's part of the deal.
It's true, Ruby. We're a bit too silly for our own good, if we're being honest. All right, let's see. Yeah, that looks better.
Yes, we are playing the 2 decks in the new expansion, Matt. So you'll get to see both of them.
All right.
If you didn't see our PortalCon play, you'll get to see both of them for the first time.
'Tis true.
This is a world exclusive second play. Online second play.
This is a world second premiere. It's not nearly as successful as they do that in the movie business sometimes, but you don't hear nearly as much about the world's second premiere. It doesn't get nearly as much press as the world premiere.
Not nearly as much. Yeah.
All right, let's see here. I'm looking at my 5 cards over here, and I think I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to get rid of this. Actually, you know what? That one's not too bad. I might keep that one just because of the. Oh, well, now I have choices. I might keep this one just because of the boost effect here.
Both of these guys are so good. I might get rid of both of my... I think I'm going to get rid of both of these because I have 2 of the same card and they're good cards, but I'd rather have them as soil.
Yeah. So I'm looking over at David's deck here. David does a cool thing where the cards that he doesn't keep, he gets to put under his field cards as soils, and the soils will produce certain types of goods based on the back of the card. So down here at the bottom of the card, they have a certain symbol. This one produces apples, And the other symbol that looks like you only have fruit cards. There's another tree that
I only have fruit.
there's
Yeah.
another tree that produces wood. So, all right.
I have one right here. There's one that produces wood.
Yep. Let me get back to it here. Where?
It's laying in front of my cards, in front of my fish field.
Oh, I don't see it.
Oh, do you
No.
not? That's funny.
Oh, there it is. There you go. Yeah, this
okay.
symbol down here. This is the symbol where you gain wood. Don't forget, you also get to assign a worker to start off the game,
Oh, yeah. Good call.
which will be helpful.
Yeah, good call. Yeah. See?
I'm going to see what we got going on with the islands here. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I've got the yawns. That one's not too bad. Spin. That one's not too bad either. All right. So we have picked our starting cards, and David's got the first player marker, and we are ready to look out. So we're going to draw 4 cards and see what we want to keep.
All right. I got another one of these guys, which is good.
Keep that one. Probably want to keep that one.
Ooh, this is good too, man.
All right, I'm keeping 3.
I'm getting rid of this card just because.
So I'm keeping this one, Stream, because this is one of my favorite cards in this deck. It allows you to get a very cool thing that is very helpful throughout the entire game. And then I kept this card because it allows you to gain this particular type of resource, which is hard for me to get, and I need it for this card.
All right, I'm keeping 2.
Alrighty?
Which is exactly what I need to keep, I think. I think. We'll see what happens. First thing I'm going to do is harvest to play and boost my harvest. So let's move my action pawns up here. And I'm going to harvest to play, and I will boost this harvest by assigning 1 spent worker to a field. If I do, gain a point. So I'm going to assign a spent worker to my sheep field and gain 1 point.
Oh, nice. Ruby, I am playing the same deck. David is too. We're both playing the same decks that we played at PortalCon. We were talking a little bit about trying the other decks out. I think we're going to have plenty of time to try these decks out in the future because I'm definitely going to want to play this one again. But we both thought it might be kind of nice because for some reason we both had, I guess, kind of long days. We're both a little tired.
Yeah.
And so we didn't necessarily...
And I didn't feel like learning new
Yeah,
stuff.
to be completely honest with you.
To be completely transparent.
All right, so I'm...
I've still got to harvest.
Oh, my bad.
I'm trying to decide which field to harvest.
I got distracted.
No. It's fine. I'm going to harvest my... Oh, man. I want to harvest my stone field and get 2 fruit with that. So I'm going to harvest my stone field.
Now, how did you get it? I might have been talking, I missed it, but where'd you get your other worker? Did you play a card to assign?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, I boosted my harvest.
So David has a cool thing going on for people who haven't seen the decks, where when he harvests a field with a worker assigned, he gets rid of all the soils and he gets extra stuff for all the soils that were underneath his card, which is really cool.
Which I didn't take advantage of last time I played, and I did really well by doing it that way, but I'm trying to take better advantage of it this time since I don't have soil farmers, since I don't have dirt farmers. All right, I'm done.
All right.
That's me.
I'm going to go explore. Where's the explorer this time? It's right here. All right, I'm going to go explore, and I'm going to boost my explorer with this card right here that lets me get a couple of wood. So I'll do that, and then I will draw a card, and that's my turn.
All right, so I'm going to spend a rock a stone and a food to build the Papyrus Factory, which is an action which lets me spend 2 resources to
Oh,
populate,
nice.
which is very important to this deck. In addition to populating, it lets me assign a worker to a field. And a building bonus, I draw 1 card for each field without a soil, and then assign each of them to a different field without soils. So I get to draw 2 cards and assign each of them to fields without soils. They're both wood, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, goodness. All right.
They're both going here.
Hello, Ruben.
One there and one there.
Happy midweek to you.
Hey, Ruben. Yeah.
All right, so it's over to me.
Yep, it's over to you.
All right, I'm going to explore one more time. One more time. Yeah, I'm doing it. And I'm going to boost it with this one, paying my wood and my sheep to gain my special pawn. And then I will also explore. Take the actual explore action. I keep forgetting to do the boosted action in the past. Ooh, that's nice.
All right, I'm going to build. If you're done,
I'm done.
I'm going to build your favorite card, the Crocodile Chariot. It lets me raid you.
Okay, artistically, this is my favorite card. Mechanically, it is
It's
my
great.
least favorite card to play against. Because it lets
But I got to have a worker assigned.
David take all my cool stuff and exhaust it. But I mean, look at that. Those crocodiles are so great. And that one guy
They're glorious
and
crocodiles.
that one guy is running, fearing for his life, because who wouldn't?
There's lots of guys running. Who wouldn't be afraid of that?
All right, let's see here. Okay, well, I am going to take my newly gained pawn and explore. And I will boost it one more time with this alien technology, spending a wood and a sheep. But this time, since I have the pawn, I get some points instead, so that's great. So 1, 2, 3, and then I will explore. And that's my action.
All right, I'm going to build with this 1 stone Hump Day. One of my favorite cards there. Lets me assign cards to fields, which is great for my deck.
All right. I am going to use an apple to flip this pawn to the construct side. And assign 1 resource from general supply. That's not bad. Okay. I'm going to construct the Rah 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 card, which lets me do a harvest action. So that is my turn.
Okay. My cards are being weird. They're not letting me place both of them underneath. There we go. Now they're letting me do it. All right, I'm going to spend another stone to build another Hump Day card.
Ooh. So Wiggum is asking, Matt's asking, is alien tech a resource for that faction? So this one, alien. So they have a card called Alien Technology. This is just a boost card, but the cool thing about it is it lets you get, the first time you use it, there's 3 of them in the deck. The first time you use it, you get a special clan action pawn. So I've got an extra worker for the middle, basically. And then if you already have that pawn, you just gain 3 points. But with this deck, since you can chunk so many cards, you can actually burn through your deck and potentially see that card more than once, which has happened a couple times, and it's a really powerful card. But really, you get 3 action pawns for the game, which is also really powerful. That's a fun thing. The only downside to a lot of these cards is they have sustain costs, where you have to actually pay to keep these cards out, or else they go away.
Yeah, and you get another action pawn for the whole game. It's super awesome.
Yeah.
And like Ruben was saying, the card art is really fun to explore when your opponent's being indecisive, or like if they're just playing their turn or whatever, or you get bored.
Yeah.
Just explore the card art because it's always really, really great.
especially in this game. Roman Kucharski or whatever. I think that's the artist's name. I'm a big fan. Big fan of their style.
All right, I'm going to spend 2 resources to populate, but I got to decide what resources to spend. 1 and 1, 1 and 1. So I want to spend a fish and a food to populate.
Okay.
And I don't have a boost for that because I've played all my cards.
Okay, so then I'm going to exhaust this card and spend a worker to harvest, and I think I'm going to harvest a... I think I'm going to harvest... I think I'll do the apples again, maybe? Yeah, I think I'll do... Well... Okay. The only bummer to assign... That wouldn't be bad, but then I don't... Okay. So I'll harvest the apples, so I'm going to get 2 more apples. And it says I could additionally spend 1 resource to assign... Or 1 worker to assign a resource. So I'll do that. I'll spend a worker and then assign this stone onto this card right here.
All right, I'm going to use my pawn to harvest, and I'm going to harvest my sheep field and go ahead and get 2 fruit with that as well from my soils.
Oh, nice. So Ed, the sustain cost is once a game, 1 time. So whenever I pay that sustain cost, it's there for the whole game. And also welcome, Ed. I haven't said hi to you yet. Yeah, so it's a 1-time cost. And Matt was saying he likes this action wheel. It's his favorite part of or what makes him like it better than base Imperial Settlers. I agree. The action wheel is huge. The islands can be really big. There's some really interesting things going on in this version for sure.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that's your turn.
All right, that's me. Okay, so I'm going to... I am going to flip... I'm going to use an apple to flip this worker to... Apple. Flip this worker to construct. I'm going to construct the devoted followers, I think. Right out here. And that's my turn.
All right, I'm going to spend a worker and a sheep to activate Hump Day. And worker and a sheep to activate Hump Day. And Hump Day is going to let me draw 2 cards and attach them to 2 fields.
Nice.
Of my choice.
Ed was hiding. That's why we weren't able. That's why we weren't able to say hi to him.
2 different fields. So yeah, Ed can be sneaky. If I know anything about Ed, it said he can be sneaky.
And that's very little. He can be sneaky.
It's very, very little. That's right.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to spend another... Let me lock this really quickly. I always forget and drag the whole card away. Lock. I'm going to spend 1 more apple to flip this and populate. And get a worker.
All right. And I will spend another worker and another sheep to activate another Hump Day card. Draw 2 more cards and attach them to 2 more fields. Put that one there, and let's put that one there. Let's stack up the field that has a worker assigned to it.
Alrighty.
I don't have a way to move my workers around yet, so that's kind of annoying, but oh well.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
Yeah, that's a big part. That's a big part of what you're wanting to do.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to activate preservation techniques. It lets me spend a worker to assign a good. So I'm going to assign this apple to the devoted followers. And that is my turn.
All right, let's see here. That could come in handy for me. So let's go ahead and activate. I'm going to spend a worker and a stone to activate my card that gets me an axe. Don't worry, I can't raid you yet.
Dang it.
Not yet.
You're preparing.
I'm preparing. I'm getting there.
Well, I'm going to have to pass, so that's
All right.
all I'm doing.
I'm going to sail and sail. I'm going to flip both my pawns with my 2 apples. I'm going to sail and sail. The first one will be with an axe. The second one will be with nothing.
Alrighty. Are you doing anything after your sail and sail?
Let me see here. I don't think that I can, so I don't think that I am.
Because if so, we're on to you resolving your sail and sail.
I am. We are onto that. So the first one I'm going to sail, I'm going to take Witch Island here, and I'm going to get a building bonus of a
We
gold.
should take that one.
Do what?
Sorry, you said I should take Witch Island. I was saying you should take that one. Oh, Witch Island. Right. The Island of Witches.
Witch Island,
I got it.
The Island of Witch. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Get a building bonus of a gold. Of a huge gold.
And everyone left the stream. Viewers plummet to 0 after the Witch Island word joke. All right.
All right, this one gets me 2 food and a point. So I will pillage with that at 2 food and a point. And I'm only 1 behind. You gotta watch Paul because he'll get out ahead of you.
Hey, Ben.
What is up, Ben? What is up?
All right.
Was so tempted to play Underwater Cities with you guys, but I was so tired.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I did stay up too late. I should have gone to bed earlier, but I think we're going to try. So we played a bit of Underwater Cities last night with Von Rummel in the Twitch chat, or in the chat, was saying that never played that one. So we got on last night and we learned how to play it, and man, that's a great game. I'm such a huge fan of Underwater Cities.
It is a great game. I love it a lot. I want to play it again. I've only played it once.
We want to try and play it sometime over the weekend when we can start earlier, because those of us with the kiddos, we cannot stay up as late as we used to, unfortunately.
I was about to say, Von Rummel, who's paying you to check out the feed? Jeez.
Oh, man.
All right. Let's see here. I keep those guys there. Let's see if I can. There we
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
What's
Getting a
up?
weird error.
go. Oh, no. That's no
Really
good.
weird error. Screen is freezing. Are you still in the game?
I'm still in the game, but it says you went offline.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Refresh. Let's see if this does anything. Oh, good grief. While we have this technical difficulty, I'll tell this entertaining anecdote. I have no anecdote prepared, by the way. I'm just saying words.
That's all right. We could just read chat.
That's true. Let's read some chat while this loads. Well,
So Von Rummel's talking about how he can't stay up late because he has kids, and Ed is saying that he can't stay up. He doesn't have kids and still can't stay up late, and I get that.
that's true.
I mean, I have one child who's with me part time, and I can't stay up late because if I do, I'm miserable.
Okay, so do you see the stack of island cards over here? Anywhere?
Let's see here. No, I do not.
Okay,
It has
so
disappeared.
that is what is missing for some reason. Um, yeah, so here's the thing, Wiggum. David beat me at PortalCon live. We did it live.
Live in front of the millions of viewers at PortalCon.
Yes. Where did those islands go? This is weird. I don't want to reload it. Do we want to just like have the worst possible variant ever where we only use distant islands?
I mean, we might
We
have
probably
to.
have to. All right. Well, this is not how it's supposed to go, friends. All of the islands out there are going to be distant islands.
Which is great because they're worth more
Yeah,
points.
which is going to make this fairly unbalanced, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's all fine. It's fine.
Sometimes things happen, and you just got to do what you
I
got to
got a
do.
really weird error message about something about the developer something. I think I did something like while flipping the card where it was thinking I was trying to do something with the component. I have no idea, but they disappeared.
Joanna got ticked off at you and was like, "That's it. You get no more nearby islands." And just took them
You
away.
no longer have access to this mod. You get nothing. Thank you. Oh man. All right. Well, that being said,
Man.
we should look out because we're in the next round.
All right, looking out.
Oh yeah.
You better look
I'll keep
out
that
because
for sure. I'll keep that for sure. And then I'll probably keep that one.
yeah, I'm definitely
They're all
that
good.
guy.
I'm gonna keep all of them. I say. Yeah. So I'll tell you this. Ben. It is fantastic, and I agree. Wiggum, it is so good. It is fantastic. It's good with 3 or more players. It's long with 4. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those. I've been playing it a ton solo too. So all right, let's see. Yeah, I'm interested in the solo expansion as well. It's going to be really good. That was my most excited announcement. That was my most exciting announcement during PortalCon for me was the Wrath of the Lighthouse.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be pretty good.
Pretty good. All right, is it over to me?
Yep.
Sweet. Let's do something. Let's do something about this. Got to make something happen. I want to harvest. Actually, I need to do some. Man, I need to get. So I could use that to gain the gold, which would be good. Although that's such a good card. I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna use an action pawn. I'm gonna go populate. I'm gonna boost that populate with this card, gaining a fish and a gold. And then I will gain the worker, and that is my turn.
All right, I am going to construct, and I'm going to boost my construct with this discard up to 3 fruit or 3 wood and gain 1 point for each. Additionally, you may move 1 worker. So I'm going to discard this guy and discard these 2. Oh, dang it. It worked for me once. I thought it might work again. It didn't.
Okay.
Nope. And I get 3 points. And I get to move a worker. So I'm going to move this worker over to here.
Dang.
And I'm going to move the worker to the crocodile chariot. Oh, yeah.
Dadgummit. He's gonna come a raiding, folks.
I'm a coming raiding.
Oh, man.
And then I get to construct. So my construct is, I want to believe. Which lets me harvest for a worker, which is incredibly strong.
Yeah, you know I think a co-op version of Imperial Settlers would be super cool. I don't know how they would do that. Um, and I'll tell you what, Ed, think about this. Terraforming Mars is technically for 5 players. So not
It's
not
true.
playing it at 4, yeah, that would be a long game, but you could also play it at 5. It could be even longer. I think it's one of those weird games where Underwater Cities, even Imperial Settlers, Terraforming Mars, I think they're all really good at 3, Feast for Odin, and then at 4 they're good, but they can be a bit long. Oh man. All right, well I'm going to spend a worker to harvest, and do I have any harvest boosts that I want to do? Could do that. Explore, play, construct, populate. No, I'm not going to do anything like that, but I am going to harvest and get sheep.
All right. I'm going to spend a. Well, no, I'm gonna harvest as well, and get stone and 2 wood. 2 stone and 2 wood. All right, 2 stone and 2 wood.
Okay. So let's see here. I'm now going to go explore. And I'll boost the Explorer with another alien tech, and I'm going to spend a gold and a sheep. For the pints. Let me
All
lock
right.
this. Lock that. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to explore, draw 1, and I'm done.
All right. I'm going to raid your most powerful card.
I would suggest the Devoted Followers.
I'm doing the devoted followers because I trust you to be honest.
It is a 2-point card, verging on a 3-point card, because it uses my action pawns. So this one's cool. It works with my extra action pawn. It lets me spend a worker and a sheep to gain a point for each action tile with my clan action pawn on it. Then I move all of my clan action pawns to a single action tile of my choice. So you can use the actions and then get some points for using the actions, and then move your pawns around. It's a pretty cool card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I'm raiding it and gaining a point.
Well, bummer. So here's a good question. Since we are, those islands. So normally you have to do a fish to get to these islands. I'm not going to say that we have to do a fish to get to every one of these islands, because that would be too much. But
yeah, that would be unfair. But those islands are really powerful.
yeah, these are powerful. We're just gonna have reachable, distant islands that are all good. So I am going to sail, speaking of islands that are reachable. I'm going to sail, and I have a boost card, Bast in Her Glory, that I can play to gain an axe when I sail. So I'm going to sail, and I'm going to use a fish and an axe. Because there's some nifty islands out there.
That's a really good card. There are some nifty islands out there. Makes me wish I had kept an axe, but that's okay because that's not how this deck plays. And, well, not really. It doesn't really play to conquer. Mm-hmm. Not really.
So Ruby is wanting to know about the Wrath of the Lighthouse box size. I think that's going to be a smaller box. Based on what it was looking like, I think it's going to be a smaller box, like the normal expansion box size, like the Barbarians and Romans and Japanese.
I think so too, but I could be wrong. But I believe you are. It looked like it to me too.
Ed says won't fit in the base box either way. We're going to need a big box for Empires of the North. Yeah, that's... that's got to be on the horizon. you know, especially because I really want it. So it's really important that that gets made.
And I'm going to spend 1 wood to build my tributary crossing, which is also pretty great art. It's got some crocodiles in there.
Nice. Let me look at this. Oh, that is great art.
Toting sandalwood, toting their vegetables and their water.
It's great art because it's like a traffic jam and this guy's just casually riding a croc to work. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, sweet. Well, I've got some stuff that I need to do. Let's see here. I don't want to do that. Ooh, that would be good. If I could do that, that'd be nice. I could get an extra thing there. That'd be fun. That one would also be good to assign to this supply. That one is also good. Man. Okay, I've got some choices here. So I think I'm going to spend a stone to gain the Horus Temple Guards, or build the Horus Temple Guards, and that's my turn.
All right. I'm going to spend a food to flip a worker and harvest my fish.
Okay. Ed says, David, this isn't built for raiding. Also, David, here I come raiding. That's very true.
It's not built for sailing and conquering. It's not. That's what I meant to say. It's not built for conquering.
There you go.
But I will be doing lots of raiding. It's not built for conquering. I said the wrong.
Yeah,
word.
David's got some good actions with that raid. Those whatever they are, the chariots.
Crocodile chariots. I only have one right now.
Yeah, not many people realize this, Wiggum, but they used to go on croc cattle drives back in Egypt. They used to, drive them crocs right up the East Bank and drive them to market. That's how they got around back in the Egypt days.
Yep.
It was
back then.
It was the wild Asian West, west of Asia.
That's right.
Yeah, it was the wild west of that world, of that known world. Let's see here. I'm going to... Man. Spin one. Okay. So I need to flip... Oh, bummer. I think I may have not thought this through. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to exhaust this card, not that card, to assign a resource to a card. So I'll assign this sheep right there. So that's my turn.
All right. I'm going to spend a fish and a stone to build... No, wait, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm doing these things out of order. I'm going to flip over I'm spending 3 different resources, and I will spend fish, food, and sheep to use my tributary crossing to gain 2 points.
Alrighty. So I think... Let's see here. Don't think I can do that. I can't. I didn't think through my actions here. I did not think through how I needed to harvest, so I'm going to pass. Unfortunately.
Okay. I'm going to spend a fish and a stone to build my Hemiters Rebellion.
Yeah, what's
cool.
that?
They're picketing.
What's that Ham Eater's card? I'm not sure. It's something
Ham
about
Eater's card.
This is a very cool card. Wait for each
Yeah, they got a
exhausted with an
picket going out
assigned
there. They got a
thing.
rebellion. They're like, no sun, no meter, no harvesting.
I like the one person who's like, I'm done with the sun and life on this
I'm
planet. No more.
yeah. And the other person's like, don't whip us. We don't want to be slaves.
No more carrying baskets. I've had it. Tired of carrying crops on my head.
I will spend what did I need to spend to do that? Oh yeah, I need to spend wood to activate this. This gets me a point for each exhausted obelisk card, I believe. Yeah, obelisk card, of which I have 2 right now. It's a maximum of 3.
With an assigned worker. Do you have them?
No. With an assigned worker, I may move. With an assigned worker. Oh, crap. I have 1. I only have 1. Dang it.
Man, there's a lot. There is a lot of logistics with it with your deck.
Yeah, there
Having to
is.
remember where your workers are assigned.
Sorry, I'm smelling like my dog might have used the bathroom in the house, and if he did, I'm going to be really upset.
Oh no.
But I can't tell. Well, I may have to get up here and look in a second because it smells gross. That's bad. I don't want that. I don't want that to be the case. We'll see what happens. Sure does smell like it. But I gain 1 point, and I also can move my clan action pawn. So I will move my action pawn. Where do I want to move it? Do I want to move my action pawn? Yeah, I want to move here. And I want to use this gold as a food to flip this and populate.
Okay.
And then I think, nope, I'm going to use this to harvest, use this worker to exhaust my I want to be live card. And I'm going to harvest some sheep, I believe. Yep, I'm harvesting sheep, and I believe that is it for me. And so you get to resolve your expedition while I see if my dog pooped in my house.
Yeah. Hey Eric, how's it going? All those chores around the house can be made easier with fish, sheep, and rocks. That is very true. Okay, so I can go and grab any one of these, honestly. I've got the, each time you move your clan action pawn without activating it, retrieve a worker. That's interesting. That's a cool. So I think I'm going to get this one, though, the Sea Serpent Island. Building bonus 2 gold, which is great, and then it allows me to use a worker to get an axe, which is great as well. So I'm going to get this one and get my 2 gold, and then that is that. And we are playing the Paul Vanished Island Components variant, where we are only using distant islands because somehow I Houdini'd a deck, and it is gone. It is nowhere to be found. And from all printed versions of this game, they all disappeared. It's a deck that I can never explain, or it's a trick that I can never explain because I don't know how it happened. All right. I'm going to get my pieces back, and then you are the first player, and we're good.
All right, I'm looking out here.
Good
Let's
to look
see
out.
here.
No, don't do that. Alrighty. Get my workers back.
Oh, yes, I needed this card real bad.
I don't like the sound of that. 4 cards. Let's see, on the nearby action board. Ooh, that's really tough. Well, this one's all thrown off because I don't have nearby islands. I'll get rid of that. That one's good. That one's good. That's probably pretty good as well. Just assign 2 the same resource. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll keep these 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. All right, and you are starting us off this time.
All right, and I am going to keep 3.
Ruby, I think that is a misprint on the card. But Ben made a very good point. Nope, it's not printed. Doesn't count. Because it's digital. Oh, that's funny. All right.
Yes. Yes, that is indeed a misprint on the card, I believe. I'm fairly certain.
Do you believe
all right,
that it's a misprint?
First thing I'm going to do.
Do you believe that it's a misprint or not?
I believe it's a misprint. First thing I'm going to do. Oh, dang it. This has happened to me again. My worker has disappeared off my card.
Oh, here. Wait, lift your cart. Where'd it go?
I don't know. Oh, no, I moved it.
I was about to say, we're like pushing components through the table or something. What's happening?
Yep. Nope. I moved it. I remember now. I moved it. Aha. I am going to construct to build my Infinite Wishes card.
All right. Infinite Wishes, he says. The genie art is fantastic.
I may assign one spent worker, and I will assign a worker to Hump Day. Yeah, the genie art is super fantastic. I love it. It's great.
Oh, man. He's got a cat flying around him. All right, let me see here.
Yes, he does. He's got a cat and an Iron Man helmet and an onion and a potted plant.
Okay, I'm going to harvest, and I'm going to harvest apples. And I don't know, am I going to boost that harvest? Let me see what I've got to boost it, if anything. To resolve, don't want that. To gain, that might be cool. Population. No, I'm not going to boost that. I'm simply going to harvest.
All right. I am going to populate and gain a point. Because why not? Am I right?
You are right. You are correct. All right. I am going to spend a worker to gain an axe using that island. And that is that.
All right. I'm going to spend a worker to harvest one of my fields without a worker on it. Oh, man, I really needed to harvest that one real bad. Oh, man. All right, let me rethink this. Hold on.
Rethink it. You rethink everything you just did.
I'm rethink everything I just did. I need to get some cards built, but I need some stuff before I can build them, and I don't have my stuff.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, let's spend let's spend a worker and a sheep to draw 2 cards and assign them to 2 different fields.
Okay.
And I will go ahead and, since I have a worker assigned to that, I also get to draw a card. So I will assign, draw 2 cards and assign them to 2 different fields. I will draw that card and assign it there.
Okay.
I will draw this card and assign it there. Actually, here. And I get to draw a card.
Very nice. Okay, so I am going to explore, I think, and I'm going to boost the explore with the this card, Tunnel Master. So I explore to gain my ship, and I will draw a card.
All right. Now I will. Man. I did not keep a way to get resources this time. I should have thought about that. I should have thought about it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate my second Hump Day card.
Okay.
Worker and a sheep to activate Hump Day number 2. Draw 2 cards. It does not have a card assigned, so I only get to draw 2 and assign them to 2 fields.
So Ruby, we could so the only problem is there's only one nearby island left. So we could like use this each round until it gets pillaged or conquered, I guess.
Yeah, but there's only one.
Yeah, spend one unexhausted card.
Kind of stinks.
Yeah. I don't know where those components went. That's so weird.
I don't know. That is weird. They probably fell through the table.
Maybe they're like hiding under the board or something. Anyway. All right, is that me?
Yes.
That's me. All right.
That is you.
I am going to construct a thing. So I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to I'm going to boost the construct with this Rise of the Mummies card, which will allow me to draw some cards. And then I'm going to construct the Rah 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 here. So I'm constructing Rah Rah Rah, and then I'm going to boost the construct by playing this card. Rise of the Mummies, I get to draw 3 cards, keep 2, and discard 1. Definitely going to keep that one each time you do that. That's not bad. That's not bad either. Oh, man. Okay, I think I'll get rid of... Oh, man. I think I'll get rid of this one right here. So that's that.
All right. I am going to spend a worker to harvest one of my cards without an assigned worker, and I'm going to harvest my sheep field, which doesn't have a worker, so I don't get my soils, but I do get 2 sheep.
Alrighty. Alright, I'm going to activate the devoted followers, so I'm exhausting that. I'm spending a worker and then a gold as a sheep to get some points, and then I have to move all my action pawns. 1, 2, 3. To one spot. So what do I want to be able to do? I want to be able to... So I'm going to move them all onto the harvest. Do I want to move them onto the harvest? Because then I could sail and construct. Ooh, that's not bad. Man, oh man. Yeah, I will leave them there.
All right. I think I have to pass because I pay. No, wait. I'm spending these 2 resources. Perfect. 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 I'm spending these 2 resources to populate, which gains me a point.
Okay.
And I'm using my card, obviously, which, in addition to populating, I can assign. I may assign a worker to a field. So I'm going to assign this guy right here.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna use an apple to flip this one and construct. So I'm gonna boost the construct with this extra stone field card because I definitely want that one. And then there's that. And I'm gonna go underneath and then lock this one. So that'll get me 1 stone, and then the thing that I'm gonna construct is the devoted followers again. That's that.
All right. I'm passing.
You're passing. Okay. So I want to activate the devoted followers. So, well, before I do that, should I? Oh man, I'm torn. I'm very torn. Before I do that, I'm gonna flip this action pawn right here to go sail. And I'm gonna send a boat and a, let's see here. Spin 1 to construct, that's not bad. During the lookout, you can draw 5, that's really good. Let's see here, spin, those are good. Move. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna send it with an axe and not the gold. Then I'm gonna activate the devoted followers and get some points and move my markers again. So I have to spend a worker and then a gold as a sheep. 1, 2, 3. And then I have to move them all to 1 spot. So I think I'm gonna move them all right here. And then I definitely need to, okay, I need to, then I need to harvest, I think. And I will harvest, I'm gonna harvest the apples. And good grief. Oh, nice. Nice. So I can harvest 1 more time, but then I need to have workers to assign some stuff. Oh, bummer. So I guess I could technically do that if I flip. Okay. That might work out because then I could populate and then I would be able to. Oh man, I need to assign 2 goods. Or I could do the construct too. Man, there's too much. There's too many decisions here. Okay, I think I might be able to make this happen if I do a populate action. Yes, okay. So I'm going to flip an apple to populate, gaining 1 worker. And I'm not going to boost it, I don't think. I don't really want to boost anything like that. Then I'm going to activate this card to harvest and build a stone, or harvest the stones. Oh man, but then I'm going to be one short. Ah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I may still be out of luck. Let's see here. I need to be able to assign an apple and one more thing. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to assign... I'm going to spend a worker to assign one resource, and I'm going to assign an apple to this one right here, and then I don't have another way to assign anything, I don't think, which is a bummer, because I would like to be able to assign one more resource. Is there any way I could do it? No, I don't think so. Okay, so that's me. I'm done. So we'll go to the expedition phase. I'm gonna keep this one right here that says spend a rock to construct. It'll give me a building bonus of a wood and an apple. And then that is the turn.
All right. Start cleanup here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reuse some islands, I think.
Yeah.
Bummer. All right.
Start stacking these here.
Let's shift, grab. Okay, now let's shuffle. Shuffle. All right, there's that. I get these back. And
all right. Gotta exhaust all my cards here.
I'm first player this round, so I'm going to see what I want to do here. My screen is freezing, Ruby. I am sorry. So I'll say this. I've been having some issues recently where OBS will try and push too many frames for some reason. I need to figure out what's going on with that, and it'll make my connection be poor. So I don't know what's been going on with that. It didn't happen during PortalCon. It hasn't happened in a week or two, but I've noticed it happening a couple times tonight where my bar will get red, like it's overloading the feed. So I've got to figure out what's going on with that.
Sounds like it's time to build a new computer.
You know what? I may need to do it. Either that or get a laptop, because I might need a new computer for work anyway. And I might just get a gaming laptop, which would be dual purpose.
Yeah.
They had one on sale today on Newegg for $800, and it was a heck of a computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's only on sale for 10 hours. I don't feel like...
Oh, man.
Yeah. But it's got 16 gigs of RAM and a 1660 Ti.
Ooh, that's pretty
and a
awesome.
terabyte hard drive and 16 gigs of... 16 gigs of RAM, 1660 Ti, a terabyte hard drive, a 512 gig solid state drive.
That's pretty good for $800, man. That's
an
a pretty good deal.
i7 like 6 or 8 core processor for $800. It's like, good grief. All right, that one's pretty good. That one's also pretty good. That one is pretty good. That one is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one because I already have lots of that
I'm keeping 2.
I'm gonna keep that one. Gonna keep this. Oh, sorry. At the end of the round, this one should go away. I was not able to assign a resource to that one, so that one goes away, which is a bummer. I was hoping to keep that card around, but I could not. Yeah, see, I'm getting it again right now, where I'm showing a bad connection. That's a bummer. Hopefully it stops that. We'll see.
Hopefully so.
Okay, and what am I going to do? I will spend a stone to build the. I'll spend a stone to build the golden business.
Golden business.
Oh yeah, it's gonna give you the golden business, and that's my turn.
All right. I've got 3 boost cards in my hand. I need some stuff, though. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest this thing that's going to give me a ton of stuff. This one's going to give me 2 sheep and 2 wood and a food.
Alrighty.
Two sheep, 2 wood, and a food. 1, 2 wood, and a food. All right, that's me.
Okay. I'm gonna activate this card. Oh no, didn't want to do that. I'm gonna activate this card. And I'm gonna spend 3 rocks to get. Nope, don't do that. I need to lock this one too. Lock. All right. To get 3 points, and that is my turn.
All right. I'm going to build my raw dial. I'll spend 1 wood to build my raw dial here, which lets me spend stone to gain points, and if possible simultaneously move 2 different workers to 2 different cards without an assigned worker.
Okay.
So that's a great card for me. I needed it earlier, but that's okay. I have it now. And that's you.
All right. Yeah, it does seem closer this time, Ed. At PortalCon, David was running away with it really early. And
Well, it's not really close right now. You're kind of running away with it now, and I don't have my points engine going like I did at PortalCon.
see, you can't trust that though, because this deck, you can't trust that because you have a lot of cards over there that can get you points in bursts, in chunks. So I'm not feeling safe by any stretch of the imagination. Just like it ended up being super close when you had gotten out to an early lead. Oh, sorry. I also did not pay for my cards. Holy cow. I kept 3 cards, so I need to be paying 3 workers. Sorry, I'm distracted by this streaming quality issue. It's like it's fluctuating. It's driving me nuts. All right. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to construct a thing, I think. I'm going to send my worker out here to construct. I'm going to play this boost card to assign 1 resource to the general supply to the card that I constructed, and then in addition to that, I get an axe. So I'm going to assign, build this card rather, and then assign a sheep from the general supply. And then gain an axe, and that's my turn.
All right, I'm spending 1 wood to build my soil trader.
Ooh, nice. That's the one that you wrecked me with at PortalCon.
I did do some good with the soil trader at PortalCon, but I think it's a little bit too late now, but we'll see what happens.
So the soil cards do not count as points at the end of the game, Matt. But yeah, I agree. These decks really do feel really different from anything in the base game.
They're very different, yeah. But the soil cards, they give me an opportunity with the soil trader card, which I didn't get until late, to trade them in for points during the game if I have the right cards out. And I now have the right cards out. I just got to see if I can get them to go to work for me.
Yeah, and the other thing about those soils though is that even if you can't chunk them for points, they give you so many resources if you can harvest them,
If you can assign a worker and harvest them, yeah.
which can be huge. All right, so I am going to, let's see here. I'm gonna do, what do I need to do? I need to harvest. Well, actually, what do I need to do first? Non-adjacent. So let me do this. I will sail. And I want to get, spin one to explore, spin one to unexhaust your clan action pawn, spin one to unexhaust thing. I'm going to send an axe and not a fish. Just an axe.
All right. I'm going to harvest my rock field to get 2 rocks, a food, and a wood.
Nice. See, so he was able to, that's such a good harvest action. So he was able to discard that and gain 4 resources from that one harvest action. So even if you're not chunking them for points, they are doing work for you. Okay, I'm going to activate the dark magic. It says spend any 2 resources to gain 2 gold, and then if you have non-adjacent action pawn things, you can gain a point. Sorry, I destroyed the gold pile. So I'm getting rid of these, and then I'll gain 1 point.
All right, I'm going to activate my raw dial with a stone to gain a point, and additionally move 2 workers to 2 cards with unassigned workers. So 1 and 2. Yes, I'm assigning it there. I definitely need it there for sure. And get a point.
Mm-hmm.
Way far ahead of me now. I really got to do some catching up.
Hey, Tyler, what's going on?
Oh, what's up?
So, Tyler, we're loving the card jokes, by the way.
Yep.
Hump Day.
They're good.
And the denial cards and rah, rah, rah. All these cards, they're very enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe
raw dial.
And maybe you can confirm a thing for us. Is David's believe card misspelled, or is it be live? Is that the name of the card? Post in chat. I want to believe. I think this is a misprint. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if this has actually gone to print yet, but we may need to fix that. Also, Ed, I think these decks are very soloable. The reason I say that, especially this deck that I'm playing, because there's only one card that I have that does something against the opponents where I could maybe steal a resource. And I just don't like to play with that type of card anyway. It doesn't seem like it's that good. Also, it's futile against David's deck. He gets resources in handfuls. So if I steal one, he's like, cool, I'll harvest 3 soils. And then David's deck, he does have some pretty neat cards that do interact with opponents, but it's 1 or 2, I think, like his raid card.
I think there's only 1 that I've seen so far.
Yeah.
There's only 1 raid card.
So that's the main concern with those. That's the biggest downside to like the not the the Saikoro clan, and then the deck from the Barbarian clan, the Urvart, the one that has the tokens that you place on your opponent's cards, is you don't have those cards against when you're not playing an opponent, so those are tougher to play solo. These decks, I think, would play very well solo. Okay. All right, so I think I'm going to go and explore or harvest. You know what? I need to harvest. I'm going to go harvest, and I'm going to harvest rocks, I think. Yeah, I'm going to harvest rocks. 2, 3.
All right, I'm going to harvest with my I want to be live card, and I mean believe card, and I'm going to harvest my fish, and I will, since I have a worker assigned, I will gain a point.
Okay. All right, so Tyler says he. Sorry, Tyler, I didn't mean to make you sad. I was just trying. Um, that was the last card they named. I think it was a typo that slipped through. I mean, with all of the wordplay that's going on with these card names, I think it'll end up just being kind of like a fun joke. Honestly, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I think so too.
And honestly, I'm kind of hoping that I get the version that does have that. Because it has like a cool tie-in for all the jokes that we've made. Like, I want to be live while we were streaming. Like, I'm gonna have a fond connection to that card. So I hope I get the version that has that one. Honestly. Um, okay, did you go? My bad.
Uh, I did. The physical game I don't believe is printed yet, but I could be wrong. It's slated to come out. I have my. This is very, very changeable.
I'm gonna activate this.
Slated to come out in May. So
if it's coming out in May, let's see. If it's coming out in May, it's probably at the printers, right? Because it's gonna take. How long does it take to print, and then it's got to ship? I know. I'm quickly discovering as I'm saying this sentence that I am vastly outside of my knowledge. I'm deeply, deeply outside of my depth. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm assuming it might be at the printers, but I really don't know anything about board game timelines. Okay,
it could be.
Spending a worker.
I don't know a lot. All I know is that usually games get delayed, and usually stuff gets stuck in China for a long time.
Yeah. That makes sense as well. Okay, so harvest, populate. So I think I'm going to move all of my action pawns here. I just did my thing to do an action pawn, or to do get some points, and then I have to move all of my action pawns to one spot. So I'm going to move them all right there.
All right. Well, I'm going to spend my rock and my worker to raid your next most valuable card, which is probably your...
Oh, raid. Sorry, I was reading chat. Yes, so what I have available, I have one more Devoted Followers, which is probably going to be my best point card. That's the one that I just used. Yeah. That one could be 3 points.
Yes, we're rating
that one is
because it will be, knowing you.
That one's rated. It has been rated. So what do I need to do in response to this aggression? Nothing is what I will do. Oh man, Ed just made a low key joke in chat. He sure did. He sure did. He sure did. I appreciate it. I see what you did there, Ed. Okay, I am going to spend one worker to harvest, and I'm gonna harvest the apples, and I'm going to assign. I could spend one more worker to assign a good, but I can't. So you can't actually assign gold as the good. I remember from reading the rules, so I can't necessarily do exactly what I'm wanting to do with that. So I harvested. I don't know. Let's see here. Populating construction. And that is all I can do for the moment. So I will pass back to you.
All right, I'm spending one fish and discarding up to 3 soils for 1 point each. So I will discard these 3 guys and get 3 points. And in addition to that, I have a worker, so I get a gold.
Oh, nice. Okay, now I gotta find this Easter egg that Tyler's talking about. Do you have the King of the Gods card, or is that me?
I don't.
Okay, it might be on.
At least not that I've seen so far.
All right, I gotta find King of the Gods now. I think that actually might be in my deck. Hold on, is it in my hand? King of the Gods. Okay. So Tyler said his favorite thing is the. Okay, I just noticed that. Oh wait. I thought there was something. So there's a little cat on the King of the Gods card. But what is the cat doing? I'm trying to see. My old man eyes can't see. All right, I'll have to look at that in more detail here in a moment and see what's going on with the King of the Gods. There's something going on with the cat. Okay, let's see here. I am going to pay a gold as a rock. Or no, why would I do that? I'll pay a rock as a rock. I was sitting there thinking it because then I need to do... anyway, all right. To build the golden business card.
Right. I'm going to spend a fish to gain 1 point for each exhausted obelisk card with a worker assigned, which is 3 max. 1, 2, 3. And in addition, I can move my clan action pawn, which I will move it to here.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to activate the golden business, so I'll spend a... Oh my gosh. No, don't want to do that. I will activate the golden business, so I'm going to spend 2 rocks and a gold as a rock to activate that card, and I'll get some points. 1, 2, 3.
All right. I'm going to spend a apple to flip my action and gain a point.
Alrighty. Oh, probably knocking... yeah, knocking something over. I know. Yeah, I need to go and look at that card in more detail. The card art is so great on this, in all of these expansions, really. But I love all the little details, especially all the crocodile stuff on your cards. That is very enjoyable.
Yeah, they're pretty great. I still love Hump Day with the little ancient stoplights where all the workers are
Yeah, that's so
activating
great.
the stoplights. It's pretty
That
awesome.
is so great. Okay. Man, what can I do? What can I do? I need to harvest again. So I'll do that. I will flip my apple to harvest sheep. Whoa, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, there's that. And do I have a boost for harvest? I think I do, but I don't know that I could just resolve a card, which I guess it wouldn't be bad if I could get the to explore. I could do that. Nah, I'll hold off. I won't boost. I will not boost.
All right. I'm going to I am going to Oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
All right, now I gotta
Don't have a work.
figure this out. Don says, "Is this real or is this live or is this Memorex? What is Memorex?"
I have no earthly idea.
Don, put it in the chat. What is Memorex? I'm gonna try and make that a thing. Put it in the chat. Come on. Is that like a... I was about to say something that was going to make me sound really dumb. Is that some old kind of... Is that some type of video technology from the past, is what I will say, instead of what I was going to say. Because I was going to sound like an old person in reverse.
I'm spending any 2 resources to populate, which gets me a point.
It's like it's like those commercials that are out right now about the person who's like training people how to not become their parents. And somebody asked a really good question at like a convention. He goes, "Am I hashtagging right now?" So what I was gonna say is, is that like a laser disc? Sounding like a complete ancient person in reverse.
They made cassette tapes. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I do remember Memorex cassette tapes.
Is Memorex, is that like 8 tracks? Is that like laser discs? Oh man, I sound completely out of my depth.
I was pretty young, but I do remember them. I remember us recording all of our favorite TV movies off of TV and running to push pause whenever the commercials came on, so that we could skip the commercials and have our favorite made for TV movies or shown on TV movies with no commercial breaks.
The future, recording your own movies.
The future.
Oh
yes.
Man, that's so great.
All right, I populated and gained a point, but I didn't gain my point, so I should do that.
Okay, then that is me. I will. Okay.
Oh wait, and I get to, in addition, I may assign 1 worker to a field, which I will do.
Okay. I need to do some assigning as well. And I should also, goodness gracious, populate to assign 2 of the same, construct to assign 1 resource from general supply.
That's awesome, Matt. Your granddad sounds like a rad dude.
What do you say? Oh man, that is awesome. Good grief.
Yeah. And Ed is right. We are just pretending to be young because we were complaining about staying up too late.
That is true. I had to get my hour of yelling at the kids on my lawn in before we streamed, so I did that and also shook my fist at the sky for no reason.
Muttering something about rain.
Yeah, my joints hurting. That's how I knew it was going to rain in a month. All right, I am going to pay this apple to flip this and harvest, and I will harvest. You know what? I'm gonna harvest. I could harvest more apples, but then I need some rocks. I think. Do. Yeah, I think I'm. Well, no. I'll just go ahead and harvest rocks. So 3 rocks, and that is my turn.
All right, I'm going to use my apple to flip my worker to sail, and I'm going to boost my sail with this card that lets me assign a spent worker to any obelisk, and if I do, I gain an axe. So I'm going to gain my axe, and I'm going to assign my worker to an obelisk, which, let's see here. Do I want to assign it to Hump Day, or do I want to assign it to Tributary Crossing?
That's exactly what I was thinking, Ed. That old Simpsons article in the newspaper, Old Man Yells at Cloud.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was picturing. Oh, man.
All right, and so I'm going to use my axe when I sail, and I'm going to sail right after you.
Okay.
Where'd my axe go? There it is.
So I'm trying to see. I need to assign a resource. I could activate this card, which is great, but I don't know. I could potentially. If I harvest 1 more time, which I can't do now because I didn't think things out. Or could I? How could I? No, I could spend a rock to construct, but I could not harvest. Hmm. Well, I could potentially just build this and use it and see if I get a card that I might need. Good grief. Okay. Well, I am going to do this for now. I'm going to flip this card, spend a worker, and assign a sheep to this card so that I don't lose it. So that's that.
All right, I'm gonna spend Witch Island or flip Witch Island to spend a wood to gain a sheep.
Okay.
And that's me.
Alrighty. I'm going to spend a stone to gain a point from this card right here.
All right. I'm going to spend a worker and a sheep to activate Hump Day, which will let me draw 2 cards and attach them to 2 different fields. And if there's a worker assigned, I draw a card, so I get to draw a card with this one. This field is going here, or soil is going here, and this soil is going here.
Okay.
And I get to draw a card. Oh man, that's so. No, actually, that's the messed up card. Actually, if you don't mind, since this is the card that breaks the game, I'm going to switch this with one of the ones that I tucked.
Okay.
This is the card that makes me move the action.
That's fine.
The action tiles. And so just so everyone watching knows, there's a card in here that lets me move the position of the action tiles. But the way Tabletopia is laid out, we can't move the action tiles and keep them laid out correctly. So it kind of breaks the game. So I just don't use this card, even though it's actually a really good card for me, because I will be populating, and it's a populate boost. But instead of keeping it, I'm just going to keep one of the other ones I drew instead, because for the sake of not breaking the game.
Yeah, it doesn't break the game mechanically. It breaks the Tabletopia mod for some reason.
Yeah.
We can't flip these around very well.
Yeah. It's only a restriction of the digitalness of the game.
Correct. Well, I'm going to activate this island, spend a worker to get an axe. Axes are good. Need to be doing that.
All right. I'm going to spend a worker and a gold as a sheep to activate my second Hump Day card. And I don't get to draw a card for this one, but I do get to assign 2 different cards to 2 different fields.
Okay. Is that me?
Yep, it's you.
Yes, Ed. This is Tabletopia. We got early access to a version of. I think they're using this to kind of play test the game, so it's not officially released yet, but they wanted to show it off at PortalCon. I think I'm gonna have to pass.
I think I'm having to pass as well.
I mean, I could technically build a thing, but I don't think that's a good idea. All right. Okay, passing. So I'm gonna go for this island right here. I like the cut of this island's jib, as it were. So I get an apple and a fish.
All right, and I'm going to top deck.
Ooh, I forgot that was an option. That's a good option.
Ra's Lighthouse. What does this do? Let's see here.
I mean, that's perfect. So thematic. In fact, that's probably an expansion island.
Oh, that is an expansion island. It's actually pretty good for me, but get a building bonus of 2 wood, which is actually the better part of it for me right now.
Yeah.
This round.
All right, so we are going into the last round. And let's do this.
I mean, maybe.
Let's be honest, David. You are triggering this game for sure, even if I don't.
Well, we'll be honest. We're both getting past
Yes.
25.
Yes, that's happening. I was trying to figure out a way. If I hadn't have gotten rid of, if I had have done it slightly differently, where I used an apple to get, if I had have had some apples, I would have potentially been able to trigger it last round. But I don't know. It's really close right now, so I don't know that that would have in any way assured me a victory.
It's close, but I think you're gonna get me. I think you're gonna get me just because of the way. I don't know. I have a way to get points, but I don't have a lot of resources this time.
I don't know about all that. I'm losing this card. Apparently, I didn't assign resources to that card, so that one goes away, which stinks because that was a really good card. Everything else, it looks like I was able to assign stuff, so that's good. Let's see here. All right. Last round. Let's look out, and then we will. So we need to draw this card, and then. Okay, draw this one, and then 3 more. I need 3 more.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
3 more. Let's see here. I didn't want that one. That one's not bad. I'll do that. Get rid of this one. It's not terrible, I guess. I'll keep that one. Definitely going to keep this one. I'm keeping 3.
I'm keeping 2. Which means these 2 go to fields. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's true, Matt. I always shuffle 3 or 4 times whenever I'm using the computer shuffle.
All right. 1, 2 workers. Am I first this time, or are you first this time?
I think I'm first this round.
I don't know. I think you've been first every single round, but that's
Whatever.
Cool. Whatever.
You went first last round, I thought. Did you not? I haven't grabbed this.
I have no earthly idea. Honestly, I don't remember. So you should go ahead and go.
Okay. I think that's correct. I hadn't grabbed it, but I will. I am going to harvest. I'll spend a worker to harvest, and then I'm going to harvest the rock field again. Sorry, I'm going to snag 1 rock. And then, do I have any boost harvest cards? Let me see here. And then I'll be done.
All right. I'm going to also harvest, and I do have a boost harvest card. I'm going to instantly assign a spent worker to any field if I do gain a point. So I'm going to assign a worker there, gain a point. And I'm going to harvest my rock field, which will gain me a rock, 2 wood, and a food. 2 rocks, 2 wood, and a food.
All right. Okie dokie. I'm going to activate my golden business and spend 3 rocks to get some points. Three.
2 rocks, 2 wood. And a food. All right. Is that back to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and spend a worker and a rock to do your little believers card or whatever it is that gets you 3 points
All right.
to rate it.
The devoted followers. 'Tis rated.
Devoted followers. And I'm gaining a point for doing that because my card says to do it.
All right.
Because I have a worker assigned.
Okay, I'm going to... Sorry, I'm going to sail. I have a boost thing for the sail. So I'm going to boost this to gain 2 different resources. So I'm going to go wood and... wood and sheep. And then, let's see, what do we have here? Spin one to populate. That one's not bad. I'll just do an axe instead of a axe and a fish.
All right. I'm going to spend my raw dial, or activate my raw dial with a rock to gain a point. And if possible, move 2 pawns to 2 unassigned cards, which 1 and... Oh, no, I can't. I can't do that yet. Hold on. I got to wait. So I haven't spent my rock yet.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a wood to build another rod. No, not another raw dial. I want to spend a wood to build... Now this is a real conundrum. Oh wait, yeah, I can do that. I can assign 2 workers. I will assign 1 here and 1 here to this field. And I will gain 1 point.
Nice.
And my raw dial has been activated.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go over here and construct. So I've got a boost card. Where was it? I'm going to boost with the Rise of the Mummies. And then I'm going to construct the... I'm going to construct the Horus Temple Guards. So the construct over here lets me draw 3, keep 2, and discard 1. So this one I'm getting rid of. And then that is my turn.
All right. I'm going to use my other action pawn to go ahead and... Actually, no, I'm going to spend a worker to harvest.
Okay.
I gain a point for having a worker assigned. And I'm going to harvest my fish field, which has a worker assigned to it, which gets me a fish, 2 food, and a wood. 2 fish, 2 food, and a wood.
Okay. All right. I am going to activate this card right here, the Dark Magic, spend any 2 resources to gain 2 gold. And then so I'm going to spend a sheep and a... Actually, I'm going to spend a rock and a fish to gain the 2 gold. And then I get a point because I have non-adjacent action pawns.
Oh, I was dumb. That's okay.
Man, you sound like what I was told all the time when I was a kid. You're dumb, and it's okay. Thanks. I was really worried.
Thanks for that. I'm going to activate Witch Island here and use a wood to get a. Actually, I'm going to use a. Yeah, I'm going to use a wood to get a sheep.
Okay. I'm going to go explore. And I'm going to boost the explorer with the alien tech. I'm going to spend a wood and a sheep. Actually, I'm going to spend a gold and a sheep to get my points.
All right. I'm going to. Oh man, you pulled so far ahead of
I need
me.
to actually explore.
And I
Sorry.
played this wrong. I played it wrong. That's okay. I think I may be able to. All right, I'm going to activate Hump Day. Oh, I can't activate Hump Day. I'm going to activate Papyrus Factory and spend any 2 resources to populate. And when I populate, I get a point.
Okay.
And that'll give me a worker, which there are no more workers. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, that's me.
All right. I'm going to activate the other devoted followers. I'm going to spend a worker and a sheep to gain my points. 1, 2, 3. And then move all of these things to one spot. And I think I'm going to go here. And that is that.
All right. I'm going to move my clan pawn without activating it so that I can retrieve a worker for my Roz Lighthouse.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that would only be... That's not moving it with an apple, huh?
What does the thing say?
As each time you move your clan action pawn without activating it, retrieve 1 worker. That would only be through movement cards, huh?
Yes. Did you move it with an apple?
I moved it with an apple, so
Yes.
that would be activating it. So
Yeah.
I will undo that. That doesn't count. I undid that. Let me let me go ahead and explore. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll explore and boost the explorer. This explorer, I get to draw 3, keep 1, attach the rest to 2 different fields, and additionally, I may move 1 worker.
Okay. Spin 1 to do that. That's not bad. So I need to be able to do... Man, I wish I had a different card. Okay. I am going to spend an apple to go sailing. And I'm going to not include... I'm going to not include the axe.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one, and I'm going to put these 2 as fields. I'm still resolving my last turn.
Oh, my
sorry.
bad.
No, you're fine. My last turn was... had a boost, so it was complicated. All right, I'm going to spend 3 different resources for 2 workers. For 2 points, I mean. 3 different resources for 2 points.
Okay.
And if I have a worker assigned, I get to draw a card, and I can either keep it or assign it as a field. So let's see here. Well, I am definitely assigning that as a soil. All right. And I get 2 points for that.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can do a thing. I'm going to see if this works out. So I'm going to flip this to explore. And I don't have any explore. So I do have that. So I'm going to boost this card, the explore to play boost, and I will get 2 wood instead of the 2 points. And I'm exploring, drawing a card. What do I get? Oh, not what I needed at all. Okay.
All right. Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
All right. I'm activating Hump Day here, which lets me draw 2 cards and assign them to 2 different fields. This one's going here. And this one is going... Oh, no, I lost my worker.
Oh.
Oh, I locked it, too. There's my worker. Lock it back. And this one is going here. And then I get to draw a card because I have a worker assigned.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. It's so good. But I don't know if I can play it.
All right. I am going to build Denial, which is free to build. And that is my turn.
All right. I'm going to use a fish to activate my soil trader and discard up to 3 cards from 1 field for 3 points.
Okay. I'm going to activate Denial, spending a wood to draw a card or explore and draw an extra card.
Okay, this is how I can do this. I can spend 1 wood to activate Hermitry's Rebellion and gain 1 point for each exhausted obelisk, which is 3 right now. And I can move my clan action pawn, which I will move my action pawn to here, which doesn't activate it, which means I get to, because of my island, retrieve a worker.
Dang.
So I will retrieve this worker.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to play another Denial, which is free to build, and that's my turn.
All right. I am going to spend 1 wood to build I Want to Believe.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to activate the new denial, paying another wood to draw 2 cards. Gosh, okay.
All right. I'm going to spend my last worker so far to harvest and get. What do I want to get? Actually, do I want to harvest or harvest a field with no assigned worker? None of them have assigned workers. What do I need?
Bummer.
I need sheep. Well, no, I don't need sheep because I can't do that. Oh, yeah, I could do that to populate, so it doesn't matter which one I harvest. I can harvest anything. I'll just get some sheep.
All right. Well, I'm going to activate the Horus Temple Guard, spending wood to get a couple of points.
All right.
Sorry. 1, 2.
All right, I'm going to spend 2 sheep to activate my papyrus factory to populate, which gets me a point.
Alrighty. Man, I've just really not played this well this last round. I wish I had, but I have not. I've got all these boosts that I can't do. Ooh, okay. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna build out the Bast in her glory. That's my turn.
All right, I'm going to trying to see what's the most bang for my buck.
Yeah, it is down to the wire, Ed. This is a very close game. I'm just, man. I wish I had placed my pawns slightly differently, but that's okay.
I can do both of those. I'm spending a rock to build a raw dial.
Okay. All right, I'm going to activate Bast in her glory. So I'm spending a rock. Okay, I'm spending a rock to draw 2 cards. If I have a clan action pawn on the boost effect of one of these 2 pawns, I can activate the boost effect. If you cannot resolve one, retrieve a worker and then discard both cards. So I do have a worker on populate, so I can resolve the boost effect of this card, Golden Business, to gain a gold and a fish. So I will do that and discard both of the cards.
Yeah, Paul's got me, I think he has got me, but this is a close one. This is definitely a close one.
And I really don't know about that because I am going to lose a couple cards because I can't assign things onto them. And
Well, I'm going to spend my apple to populate and gain a point.
okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. This might be better. Yes, this is better. I'm actually spending it to construct. And I will boost the construct. Oh, yeah, this is way better. Boost the construct to discard up to 3 wood or fruit. I can discard 2 fruit for 2 points. And then I can construct. So that's 1, 2, and then I can construct for another one. So that's a 3-point move instead of a 1-point move. Way better.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I could do that. That's not bad. So let's see here. I'm going to spend a gold as a rock to construct, activating this action right here to spend a rock to construct. So I'm going to boost the construct with this card right here. It says assign 1 resource from the general supply to the card that you've constructed. Additionally, gain an axe. So I'm going to build... What other resources do I have? I have a fish. Do not need a fish. So I'm going to build this card. And I get to assign a sheep to it from the supply, which is great. And that is my turn.
All right. I may be out of actions. Let's see here. Yep, I think I'm passing.
All right, I'm just really gonna push some luck here because I'm gonna spend a fish to activate this island right here. It says spend a fish to explore. So I'm exploring and let's see what I get. Oh my gosh, I got I got what I wanted and I can't build it. Oh no. Is there any way?
Thank goodness.
Is there any way I can build it? Come on. Spend a thing. No, now I need to be able to take a construct action. I just took the construct action to do the... Oh, I should have done that in reverse. Oh my goodness. I need a rock and a sheep, which I do not have. Oh, bummer. Because if I could get this, I could harvest, which will let me play this, which will give me 3 points. So, well. All right, so instead of getting 3 points, I am going to... Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with these. Cannot build that. Free to build, but that doesn't really do anything for me because I have no resources. Okay, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to try and get a couple of points by, number 1, I'm going to exhaust this card, spend a worker to gain a axe. I am then going... I'm sorry, I forgot to get an axe earlier from that construct boost, so I should have 2 axes. Then I'm going to spend another worker, activate this island to get a 3rd axe. And I think I have to pass after that. I could build this... I have a free to build card, but it doesn't really do anything for me because if I don't assign goods to the cards that I build, I lose them. So, all right. So we are going to... I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all these cards so they stop blocking everyone's view here instead of having to hide them.
Matt says he wants to break the Wiggum view curse, which I don't know what the Wiggum viewership curse is.
What is the Wiggum viewership curse?
I'm not sure. Maybe one of us wins every time he views, but that would probably be you because you win all the time.
Not all the time.
Except for last time.
It's not true. 'Tisn't
I won
true.
last time,
I've got 4
but
cards that had to go away.
well, this one's gonna be close.
I
It's
think
gonna be close. I still think
I
you
think
got me
you've
though.
got me on the cards.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right. So we've got stuff
Oh,
to do now.
Matt, that's because I never win. I've won twice against Paul in like 35 plays.
Whatever.
So that's not the Wiggum viewership curse. That's just the Paul is better than me at this game
That is not
curse.
true. All right. Let's
I won last time by 2 points. I was ahead by 12 going into the last round or something like that, and I ended up winning by 2. It was
I think that's
crazy.
just the swing of these decks' power, though, because I mean, I had like a 9 point lead at one point, and then it's a 1 point game at the end. So we do need to do whatever it is, expedition phase. So
Yep.
I'm going to conquer this card, I guess. Let's see, if I conquer it, it's worth a point. It gives me another point, so that's 2. So actually, it's better just to pillage it. So I'm gonna pillage these 2. Or sorry, you go. So I'm gonna pillage this one for 2 points and a good, basically. So 1, 2.
It's 2 points if I pillage it. It's 2 points and a good or it's 2 points if I conquer it. It's 2 points and a good if I pillage it, but I don't have any goods, so it doesn't really matter to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and top deck just to see what I get. Last card. Same thing. It's essentially 2 points. So
Yeah, and I'm
gonna put it over here to make my thing look more impressive.
gonna top deck, or you get that one as well, which is 2 points and a good. So I'm gaining 2 points and a good.
Don't worry, I won't count this one to double count the points. I already got my points.
Oh, nice. All right, so I think that's it. So then I've got 1 point or 4. So 1 point for goods, 3 points for axes, for 4.
Oh, your axes may have gotten you
4.
the victory.
And then we do the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. So 40.
I think your axes just won you the game.
43. Yeah, sorry. 15 is 53. Sorry, 58, right? The axes did win me the game.
Yep.
The axes won me the game.
You beat me by 2 that time. Dang it.
This was the
You had
exact
4
reverse of PortalCon. This was a flip of
It
2
was.
points. And let me tell you, friends, thanks to the FAQ, thanks to the errata, it says that axes are worth points at the end of the game, and that's not in the base game rules. And remember that. Remember that, because all these cards right here that can get you an axe, it is not useless. Oh man.
Yeah, I told you, Matt. He wins it all the time. You thought you could, but no. Now you have to stay up all night thinking about it, thinking about what you've done.
You think about what you've done. I thought I could finally sleep, he says. Oh my goodness.
Nope, you can't sleep. Not tonight.
Oh man.
I gotta log my play
Island
here.
related asterisk, indeed. Thanks, Ed.
Yeah, there was a big island related asterisk.
No joke, yeah. I don't know. Those islands disappeared and they did not come back. I don't know what was going on with that. Yeah, we do need to log the plays here. You got to log your plays, everybody. Public service announcement. Log your plays. What do you have? 56. Yeah. Okay. 58. Nice. Well, thanks, Matt. Yeah. This one is, I like this one. I like this expansion. I've only played the one. I've played the Amenhotep deck, the deck that I play. That's the one that I've played so far. But the good news is I've gotten to play it 4 or 5 times because of testing and the Portal Con and things like that. So I've gotten a really good feel for this deck, and I like it. I like it a lot. The deck that I played, it's really fun. You get to have some cool interactions with the action wheel. And islands too. If you can, there's kind of 2 different paths you can take, or 2 different strategies that work out well with this deck. And then thanks, Ruby. Oh no, Ed's calling foul play. Mysteriously, Paul's controlling the game, and the islands mysteriously disappear.
Yeah. Conveniently.
I swear,
Mysteriously.
we've got tape. We've got it on tape. I can go back and show you the weird error that popped up. It said something about the designer. It asked for my social. It gave me a fortune. It was really weird in those few seconds. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed getting to see the expansion. If you didn't catch it at PortalCon, I really like it a lot. I want to try David's deck at some point. I like the whole soil and assigned worker thing. I like decks that you get to assign workers.
It is good. This deck is good. I've gotten to play it 3 times now. I've lost twice.
It is on tape. It is on Memorex tape. We have it recorded.
On Memorex tape. That's right. Paul's using his VHS recorder to record this stream.
Don't worry. I'm ripping this to a laser disc. I know things.
Putting it on Betamax.
I'm burning this to a floppy. Don't worry about it. I'll have it. I'll have it on record.
I'm just going to have to record this as regular old Empires of the North.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with these last few plays.
I got 56 and you got 58. Oh, what a debilitating, crushing defeat.
Not even. That was a very close game.
I was ahead for a minute. For just a minute, I was ahead.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do is go to bed. I am so tired. I don't know why. I have just been slowly, my energy level's been declining throughout this day. I was feeling okay-ish whenever we started the stream, and now I'm just like, I'm probably going to have to log off. But thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. We will be back in 2 weeks. Eric is back next Tuesday, not Monday. I think Ignazi is probably maybe planning on doing one of the informants on Monday. I think he switched to Monday to do the informants. So we've got lots of stuff coming up next week. Night, Ruby.
Good night, Ed.
But yeah, so come hang out with us a couple weeks. We will probably do a poll next time. Since we didn't do one these past couple of weeks, we'll probably get back to doing our poll, see what y'all want us to play. Thanks, Matt. Have a good one.
Night, Matt.
But yeah, so thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to log off, and we will be back in a couple of weeks with more something.